Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejizi. Today's quest is why love is never sustainable. Why love is never sustainable. I had this realization that so many famous love stories, especially from the 80s and 90s, involve someone cheating. At first, that feels troubling, but when you look deeper, it makes sense. Romance isn't just about love, it's about conflict. And the oldest love stories show us why. Now, let me give you an example to this. I don't know whether some of you are used to medieval stories or tales. Take the story of Tristan and Isolde. For those of you that know, that have the knowledge of medieval stories, Tristan is loyal to his king, and Isolde is supposed to marry that king. But thanks to a magic potion, they fall hopelessly in love. Suddenly, they are caught between two powerful forces. And what are those two powerful forces? Love and duty. Both are good, but they can't have both. That's the tragedy. If you choose duty, it means their love wasn't strong enough. If they choose love, it means breaking their vows. Either way, someone suffers. That's the heart of romance stories. Love versus duty. Love versus honor. Love versus reason. The bigger sacrifice, the more powerful the love seems. The bigger the sacrifice, the more powerful the love seems. Now, this means that most of the times when you're in love, you have to choose between love and your duty, or love and your honor, or love and reason. That's logical reasoning or reality reasoning. That's why so many stories show lovers breaking rules, even destroying their lives. It's not because cheating is glamorous, it's because it proves how far love can go. Love that ignores rules feels more intense, more real in quotes. Think of Titanic, the movie Titanic. Rose tells her fiancé she would rather be with Jack. Imagine that. She told her fiancé, who was very rich, that she would rather be Jack's ashawo or whore than to be his wife. Imagine how shocking it is, even though the guy was very rich. But it shows the depth of her love. She is willing to throw away status, duty, and security for passion. That's what audiences are surprised about. Not even the cheating itself, but the idea of love so strong that it conquers everything. Of course, in real life, that kind of love is messy, even destructive. Society needs rules, vows, and commitment to stay stable. But stories aren't about stability. It's about showing us that love is a radical force, wild, rule-breaking, and sometimes even tragic. That's why infidelity keeps showing up in romance. Because it's either you choose your duty or you choose your love. So it's never enough. Love doesn't sustain the whole thing. You are usually dragged between your love or your honor, or love or logical reasoning, or love or your duty towards your work. So that's why infidelity keeps on showing up, because at the end of the day, even though that you have a duty, you have to share it with love. Even though that you have honor, you have to share it with love. Even though that you are faced with logical reasoning, you have to share it with love. So love is never sustainable. You can't hold it to a high extent without it moving out to another branch of what you need in your life. It's the ultimate test. All these things is the ultimate test of love's power. And if you see anybody that abandons all and chooses love, that is what we call love stories, and we are excited by them. So here's the takeaway in all these things. Love stories, they exaggerate love to make us feel its intensity. They show us passion that burns brighter than duty, brighter than honor, brighter than reason. And while that's not how most of us live, thankfully to that, not how most of us live, but it shows something. is why these stories captivate us. They remind us that love, at its most powerful, doesn't play by the rules. So it's always yearning that you choose only it, only it, only it. But at the end of the day, it's never sustainable, because you have to also consider the other ones. But when it becomes sustainable, it becomes a beautiful love story that it may even lead to death, like Romeo and Juliet. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Please like, share, subscribe, because that's the only way the channel grows. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening, and take care.